Hey everybody, one of the questions I'm asked all the time is, hey Renny, what is your favorite brand and what is your favorite pad to use? And that's not too easy of a question because pads are all over the place. But today, we're going to take and strictly talk about Buff and Shine pads. Now, Buff and Shine has been around a long time. They're a staple in the industry. And all the folks at Buff and Shine have been long-term supportive of all of our efforts, both on Air Force One, as the pad of choice and the official pad for the Air Force One detailing team. And also, they supply one of these handy dandy kits to all of our students that come through our 5-day program. So we really believe in the product. Now, let's talk a little bit about the history and why we have chosen Buff and Shine to partner up with. So one of the high points of Buff and Shine is that they recognized years ago that they needed to take and deal with professional detailers. So they took in Justin Labato. They teamed up with Justin, which is also known as the reflection artist. And Justin was able to work with their team and design custom pads that detailers really were calling out for. And Buff and Shine responded with this series of pads. So this is a cool little kit that you can actually get online, still widely available. Comes with an array of products from Buff and Shine. It's a great sampler that will allow you. Now this is the 5-inch variants. I use pretty much strictly 5-inch pads. But I want to talk to you today about my favorite pads within the lineup and why they're my favorite. So first in line is that I love to cut. I love to cut paint. I love to cut clear coat. And I like to take and do a lot of sanding. And so their URC wall is a go-to, a standard, especially on harder paints, to do that cutting when we've done some sanding. I absolutely love this pad. Now, kind of a newcomer to me is this gray kind of, we call it, it's a cut pad, but it's a combination. So it's really a combo of synthetic and wool. And I have come to absolutely love this for more sensitive paints. It's a great pad. It actually finishes down real well. Now, a little cool hint. One of the things we do with this on harder paints, let's talk about Ram trucks or Mercedes that have a little harder clear coats. We can actually take in one step this when you combine it to the right product. Now, another industry favorite, and one that we absolutely love, has become known as the Reflection Artist Blueberry Pad. This blueberry pad is kind of middle ground. It does a lot of things. It will cut when you take and combine it with the right cutting product. It will polish when you take and combine it with the right polishing product. It's a great one step, again, when you pair it with the right product on the aftermarket area. I love this pad. It's a go-to, and a lot of people have made a lot of money, or a lot of do-it-yourselfers, you save time with this pad. Now, my finish up with this is going to be the yellow and white foam. The reason I like these two, and it's become a staple in our training centers, matter of fact, you can see this one's pretty heavily used, is that we can take and polish down and finish down, either doing a one-step or as the follow-up step in a two-step, and finish down the paint just like you wouldn't believe the clarity that we get out of it. So both of these have become crowd favorites of mine. Now you might be asking, okay, how the heck do you determine what pad's going to do what? I'm really big into test spots. Matter of fact, we'll have to do a video on this in the future, but test spots are going to tell you a lot. So basically on the box, it's going to tell you everything you need to know. Also, their website's loaded with a lot of good information. But one of the things I like to do is test out everything. So again, on harder paints, we're going to go with the full wall. It's got a nice little twist to it. You can see there's no interface pad, so it does a great job of cutting. Again, with the blend, we're going to do that with a lighter cut, or on a softer paints with a little heavier cut. This is going to be equivalent to a heavier cut on those softer paints. Again, blueberry pad, kind of an all-around pad, does a lot. It will do anything that you ask of it. Again, just pair it up with the appropriate product. A more aggressive product when you're dealing with hard paints, a more mild product when you're dealing with softer paints. And then the yellow and white are great polishing or one-step pad. We've absolutely had great luck with those. All right, so hey, we want to take and thank you for staying tuned to this. Now, one of the things that goes hand in hand with this, in our very next video, so watch for it or go check it out down below, is going to be how to appropriately wash pads. So we're going to show you a simple process that we've developed for taking and not only washing the pads, but Buff and Shine came to us and said, hey, you know, your ordering's gone down a little bit. You know, how come you're not ordering as many pads? Well, it's because of the way that we're washing pads. Our pads are lasting longer. So don't tell Buff and Shine that I just told you this, but make sure to watch this next video. It's going to be up here shortly. You can check it out on our YouTube channel, of course. And like always, if you like this video, stomp that that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Make your comments below. If you want to send me a personal email, send it to renny@detailingsuccess.com. I love to hear from you guys. So again, check out Buff and Shine pads. We absolutely love them. Until next time, happy detailing. We'll see you next time.